Good mornings. Good morning, princess. Right for the attack, right away, eh? Right for the attack. Not any good morning, pets. You just want to go right to the attack, don't you? Look at you, no bites, no bites. Well, it's a beautiful spring day. I gotta get the camper inside the garage. Alright, it's been a long winter and I'm gonna pull this cover off. We're gonna see how the weather treated it. So far it's looking pretty good. I wouldn't mind giving it a repaint job this year. Or maybe I might just leave it. We'll see. Gonna need to clean it out, that's for sure. Last year I did some fiberglass resin patching of where the wood was split, and it seems to be holding out okay. I'd like to repaint this trailer. There's another one that appeared over the winter right there. I need to patch those up. What I need to do is get it into the garage, cut that hook off, and weld the trailer hitch on there. This is perfect. Just got the trailer inside. Could do this work to it. A set of days off before I work on the trailer. I'm gonna take the old e-bike out for good work. So I biked almost 10 kilometers so far. I'm feeling pretty good. I noticed with hills so far, you still gotta shift up. I'm just using pedal assist number 2, but it's a game changer while biking for sure. Changes everything. Depending on what level you want it at, depends on how much struggle you want when you're out biking. I had a section right here where the wood was starting to delaminate, so I took out a big section and I just fiberglass filled it just with resin so it could seep in the wood. And then I'm going to look at putting some fiberglass mat in there and then some filler over top. But my test over the past year, I just recoated some, is that where the wood split and I put this on top, it hasn't started to flake yet, so I think I'm going to sand it down and just put a layer of resin on there as protection on the whole trailer, because as some people said when I first bought this trailer was not built with wood that is, I guess, marine grade or developed for the outdoors, so to speak. So once moisture gets in, the layers start to split apart. What I'm going to work on right now is I'm going to cut that tow hook off. It's actually not even centered either. So I just got a fire blanket set up there in the side. I'm probably just going to use the plasma cutter and we're going to zip that off. Going to use the Best Dark plasma cutter. I'm trying to go 50 amps, 53 psi. Hopefully that'll be enough to buzz that off. Just like that. So now I identified some problems when this breather hose has to go, because if you look at it, it's going to be choking out the heater pretty quick. I also cut into the frame, and I know the frame's not that thick, so if I just welded the trailer hitch on the back, this bar will start to flex and start screwing up my trailer. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to weld the trailer hitch on and brace it to that next beam back, and then reinforce it with some cross bracing too, and that should take care of the flex, so to speak. Frame's patched up for the most part. I need to fit my rear hitch on and then measure to the back there. It's not the exact spot, but that's where I'm mocking it up. What am I looking at here? If I go foot, if I go 10 inches, 11 inches will bring me right to the edge. I think that's what I'm going to do, 11 inches. Got my piece right there. It's going to weld her in place. Brace is all put in, so it's going to straddle, like I said, between the two frame things, so there's not so much stress right here. It's going to start flexing and damaging my trailer, so to speak. So afterwards, I did put some fiberglass mat in there and resealed it, and I'll put some filler in there. Alright, let's get in the old country smokers that purchased from Cabela's, all fired up. Waiting for the smoke to come out the back. Gonna get some ribs going. I'm gonna have a motherfucking beer time. It's not the end of the video. It's like midway point. All right, cheers, everybody. Oh, this is actually the first project I've done in the garage since in the last 3 months. Took a good break. Didn't really do too much content, and it felt good. Summertime's coming. And time to get busy again. Cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, get a fire going, smoke a couple little small cigars, and then relax for the night. Looks like it's still good. Thought maybe. Sometimes if you haven't used it in a while, it dries up. I don't need that much. Actually, that's probably more than enough right there for what I want to use it for. I'm gonna put a dab of the hardener. This sticks really good to the wood. into the fiberglass. I've had already experienced it on my trailer and it's holding out good. I want to fill that hole up as best as I can. Because then I'm going to put a fiberglass layer. There we go. Got my piece down there, and I got my other little plate welded up. I just got to fit everything up now. Alright, all welded in. I just gotta paint it. I did 3 passes on each side when I did it. Got one right in this curvature on the frame, and then one just above it, and then another pass between the top one and then the bottom. So 3 passes, just because that metal's pretty thin. I want to build it up. And then we got it all in the back, and that should take care of any flex. You know, 100-pound bike on this frame, if I didn't have that brace going to the second beam, could start twisting and then buckling up my trailer here, because I honestly don't know how this is even fastened to the frame, or even how this body is assembled. So I don't want to put any more stress on it than I have to. It's getting to that time of year. Toss the battery back in, hook everything up, test it. Now I'm just trying to loosen this clamp up. Get my air intake for the heater just shot. New hose is installed. It doesn't flex that well, so I just attached it to the holes on the hitch here. I think that should work just fine. Lots of work needs to be done yet, but it is what it is. It's motherfucking beer time. Chilkoot. Alright, shut her down. It's another video in the works. I just gotta get my fat tire bike hitch all set up. You can see how it's gonna work behind the trailer. I hope it's gonna be okay. I don't think I'll have any issues with it. Time will tell. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody. Shut it down!